Hi guys. Can you hear me? Cool. So let's get started then. Uh, Not so many people are here despite a lot of things that are happening with waves. But everyone who is here probably is very keen to know why Binance delisted waves last week on Monday. Yes, probably we will discuss that and all the other things that are happening because this thing is probably important and worries you quite a bit, but this is not like the end of the world. So guys, I think we have enough people now, so let's get started. Uh, you can hear me as confirmed. So yeah, so Binance delisted waves last week on Monday. That was like a very interesting start of the week. And why did they do that? Actually, I don't know. But I do know, they suck. It's very simple explanation. But otherwise, they didn't give you any other explanations. So this explanation, that they basically suck, is a valid one for me. So yeah, but okay, what can you do? So take a look at my Twitter post. I think it explains my stance on the issue, and I can basically like retell you that Twitter post that I made. Basically, I met CZ in 2017 when I was in Tokyo, and they just moved there from China. They had a new office. There was CZ, another guy, a couple girls at the reception, and that's it. And it was very interesting because I understood that CZ is a very like business oriented, and I hadn't met anyone like that in crypto back then. People were either like enthusiasts or just some like crypto anarchists and no businessman, and probably he was the first one I met. So I felt that he would go far, and it worked out for him. So I'm very glad for him. But you need to understand that there's like maybe two directions of crypto. One is focused on purely monetary applications, trading and such. And then there is like the other direction, which is about decentralization. And like the second one, finance, is much bigger, of course, so you can't deny that. So I won't argue otherwise. But I have always been interested in the first one. That's why I came to crypto. So for me, it's not the end of the world. It won't change anything in terms of like my perception, my mission, my vision, and so on and so forth. It did affect us like negatively business-wise because Waves is funded from the DAO currently. All development on Waves is funded from Waves DAO. And those Waves tokens, they come from Waves inflation. So if Waves price goes down, it's a problem. And now we are facing some issues with that. But at the same time, we are launching units. You shouldn't forget about that. This is like an expansion of Waves ecosystem with its own token. We are doing some fundraising campaign. And actually, I think we'll do that even without even with those announcements from Binance, I think it won't stop us from closing the round and launching everything as we planned. So we basically, what we do now, we double down on what we do. We might tweak some minor points in terms of like go to market strategy and such, but otherwise we move forward the way we planned. And what is happening now, there is testnet campaign for units. There is, I think, around 200,000 transactions per day. There is 500,000 wallets, accounts, addresses registered in the testnet. And yeah, basically wanted to start the QL campaign this week, but because of this announcement, we postponed it again, but it's coming, so. And right after that, TVL campaign for Waves token will be there, and I think that should prop up the price of Waves token. That's it, guys. So we are working, we're moving forward, nothing has changed. Yes, and why Binance delisted Waves? Because Binance sucks. This is the explanation. And I think it's enough. Waves does not suck, man. Waves rules. Binance does. Okay, so let's get back to your questions. Coinbase has a new wallet where gas is not needed. They cooperate with various blockchains. I'll take a look. When is our BTC and Ethereum available for withdrawal? Is the audit done yet? As I told you many times, audit is the buyback procedure, basically. So you could have swapped your BTC into XTN vesting. Probably didn't do it actually. So currently we need to increase the volumes on WX to make this process faster. That's it, because there is no other way for that. We expect a solution from you. It shouldn't be too late for anything. Will we be able to survive on Binance or other exchanges? We have always been surviving. I think we'll keep on surviving, and eventually we will even be thriving. You start cooperation with Notcoin. Yes, we are actually thinking about some promotion on Telegram because it's big, This is the best way to onboard Web2 people to Web3 that we've seen, You need marketing, absolutely. We are on it. Good luck to the project. Thank you very much. WX should put the privacy tokens back on the exchange. It's very hard to do, it says I'm not for privacy, I'm not against privacy, I'm privacy neutral. I don't care about privacy personally. But I understand where people come from when they promote privacy coins and such. But it's very hard to implement trustless bridges for them. So if you want to do some kind of DeFi for Monero, for example, you will need to have a very centralized gateway. And it has been a problem, as you know, for Waves. You can't do any kind of trustless setup for privacy coins if you want to have some proper DeFi for them, because you need to bridge them, and that bridge actually can't be made decentralized due to cryptography mostly. So you need to have centralized gateway. And this is a problem with privacy coins, technical problem. And let alone other problems that can be caused by listing those coins in terms of regulation and such. Please start the company adding to decentralized exchanges. For Waves, maybe yes. I heard this ideas this week. When KuCoin and Bybit delist Waves, you should ask them. Why are you asking me? Which say wallet transfer by Wave? Transfer to WX.network. It's a DEX. It's a wallet. It's a Waves wallet. You can sell your Waves if you want to, or you can stake your Waves there So yeah, it's a good option, the best option. In the privacy coins, I replied about the problems actually that you encounter with the privacy coins. Basically, there is no DeFi and proper bridging for them. This is the explanation. Not due to some kind of like it's because of cryptography, man. It's really hard to implement in a trustless way. It's basically impossible, I would say. Okay, so no more questions for now. So what I wanted to discuss more. Yeah, basically, I gave you like a lowdown of our current plans because they're not changing. Of course, we will have to tweak a couple of things in terms of like strategy, but they're like minor things, nothing major. Any plan for further plans are the same. We're launching units. The development is like very close to be complete. Yes, and we are launching what we wanted to launch. Is there a problem with log in now? Website does not accept my authentication code. Which one? WX? Please pin support. I haven't heard about any issues. Did the manual extend? They do extend transfers, yes, as far as I know. What will happen to units now? It will launch as planned. Why delisting Binance? Binance sucks. Units will bring waves back to life. Yes, absolutely, absolutely. So, and guys, you need to understand that, okay, so this is some kind of like, you can have some setbacks if you have chosen some path, and it doesn't mean that you have to abandon that path, you know. So, and I have seen like a lot of setbacks, you know. So, but I'm sticking to my mission in terms of like my vision and like vision of my role. Nothing can change that. So if you think that, you know, one day I will say, guys, okay, so many issues, nobody loves me, I'm gone. No, this is not gonna happen, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, so you can't do that because it won't give you any kind of like happiness, you know, because you will always live with this feeling of like doing something very wrong, you know. So yeah, everything is down. All the coins are down because of the delisting. And let me not like discuss how much Binance sucks. When they delist a coin, they have tons of waves and people sell it, so it brings down the whole ecosystem. And this is not good. As for XTN transfers, there have been made. I think there's like a couple transfers not made yet, and it's very small amounts. What's your plan to recover the price? As I told you, I think TVL campaign for units can help. Because you would need to stake your waves to get unit zero. There's going to be this campaign for sure. Units network is like an ecosystem of interconnected layer ones based on waves, and waves becomes layer zero. It's like, it was like layer one, but now it's becoming a layer zero that connects all those layer ones into one ecosystem in a trustless way. This is the idea here. All those layers, they're like EVM compatible, basically Ethereum compatible, and Waves provide this like connection between them. You destroyed us in your own war, man. I haven't seen you like, you know, fighting with me actually, you know, so how can I destroy you, man? I'm here for the tech. So am I. Waves won't die, guys. If Binance delisted, they can list you again on Binance. I don't know. I think that the situation in Binance like changed, like internal procedure. You can like make your own assumptions. I won't like go into like conspiracy theories. It's not my thing. Yeah, XX volume is going up recently, hopefully. Focus on Unit Zero. That's what I'm doing. Do you still have FTX Alameda money? It's in XTN, man, unfortunately. So they had this like stake that was converted to XTN depegged. So no. When might ZK snarks be added? Could it be added to a new layer? Sure. We have been thinking about that, and it's on the roadmap. But you need to understand that like ZK is mostly no, so it's like maybe sound a bit like blasphemous to zero knowledge guys, but currently it's mostly about marketing because all those like ZK layers basically they're not working as good as, for example, optimistic consensus. And if you watch closely what happens on the market now, you will see that like all business chains, like proper business chains with like lots of transactions, are not using ZK. For example, Base chain from Coinbase, BNB chain, and like chains where you need to have like lots of stuff, lots of action. Because it's hard to create those proofs. You know, this is like the first thing. So, and you don't get a lot of like benefit. So ZK is perfect for privacy. In terms of like scalability usage, there is some issues, you know, because ZK technology should become considerably faster, I think. And maybe there's going to be some like other breakthroughs. So we will integrate it eventually into units, but they can live without, definitely. So for example, in Vitalik's vision, you know, he sees those like layer twos built on top of waves, all being built using ZK technology. But he's like openly, because he had like blog post which I read like maybe like a couple of weeks ago, and he's saying that like this is like the end game for Ethereum, but it requires some improvements on zero knowledge, and you know, so it's like in 10 years when you will be able basically to post proofs from L2s into one in every block, in every L1 block. So you'll be able to generate those proofs really fast, but you really can't do that now. You know, so this is like the end game, like long-term end game, you know. And I think you can do that thing without ZK. So yeah, will even be yeah, Unit Zero will be on centralized exchanges, of course, man, because there is liquidity there, and as you understand, and I won't like I won't be like, you know, hating on any centralized exchanges, but as you understand, I'm not a fan, all right? But I'm not like I'm not gonna, you know, fight. This is not the hill I'm willing to die on, you know. So if there's liquidity, if it will have the project, I will be trying to get listed everywhere, obviously. Waves is forever. Binance is only listing shit meme coins now. Yeah, because they have volume, man. They have lots of volume. And what is a meme coin? This is like, how to explain it to you? What is a meme coin? This is like the power of social networking converted into a crypto token. You know, because the promotion is coming exclusively from social media, basically, from KOLs, influencers, and such. You know, and this is like, it just proves the power of social media now. And you have huge volumes. Binance is making a lot of money from fees, so it's perfect for them. And they just and you don't need to have any kind of like, you know, utility for the coin for it to be like, for it like to be very tradable, you know, to have huge volumes. For example, maybe you're following like stock market. I am not, but I have Twitter, and everybody is excited about GameStop stock, you know. So, and there's like meme stock, not only meme coin, but meme stock, you know. And it's pretty crazy because those guys issued today GME GameStop. They issued $3 billion worth of stock, like new stock that they will sell because the price is very high. You know, so it's crazy. It's crazy. And Nelson Lopez, hey Sasha, what's up? What about LTMP? How those stakes will be compensated? Yeah, what do you mean? Nothing is changing in regards to LTMP. LTMP holders will get Union Zero. So what's like, yeah. So the final economics will be revealed soon. Can you publish your speech in a written form? You might check my Twitter, man. So, and like, yeah, I think that I have, if you want to know about Binance, I think I made a pretty clear post about that. When power drop for staking waves? Yeah, waiting over 6 months. As soon as waves price recovers a bit, man, and power price as well, because you're gonna dump, and this is not good. Waves go into zero. I love you too, man. I stay till the end of waves. Just one question: which kind of steps are planned concerning marketing? When does it start? Yeah, it's starting. So we had some like delays due to different things, and that this week we were like really ready to start KOL marketing for units. But it got delayed again because of Binance predicament. Let's call it like that. But it's coming. It's coming. So KOL marketing starts, and yeah. So and as I like mentioned when we discussed meme coins 5 minutes ago, you know, you can't promote anything without KOLs and social media. So this is when proper marketing starts, when KOL campaigns start. And I'm like doing some podcasts, as you probably know. I'm going to be at a conference next week in France. Yeah. When will in zero coin in pre-sale? Just wait a bit. I will let you know soon. Everyone lost money with XTN and lost more converted into LTMP. Now you have everyone on LTMP's locked. Yeah, they can be unlocked actually. So let's just finalize the marketing. I mean, it's finalized. I think there is no problem to unlock LTMP now, but what are you gonna do with it? Sell? Yeah, I think there is like, yeah, WX is fine. Waves power, thank you. Call CZ, he's in California prison. I wish him well. I wish him well. How can you market anything when users have lost millions on WX network? I think we should market better, you know, man. because why we do anything at all in the first place? Because we have to make up for those losses, so we have to make people whole. And there's like two things, we need to move forward with new projects, launching new tech, because this is what we are doing. But at the same time, all those things have to resolve that issue. But we can't resolve that issue without moving forward. You understand? Because we don't have any other way to resolve this problem. It's very simple. So for that problem to be resolved, we have to launch new things. This is it. This is how it is. Then unlock them. What unlock? There is nothing. There's nothing to unlock, because all funds were withdrawn from WX, but there was like this gap, this like shortage, which couldn't be covered. But there is like no funds because they were all withdrawn by the users, and because of XTN pack and staking product, there was this like shortage, which we need to cover somehow, and we covered as much as we could. I covered as much as I could from like my own money, and I spent all my money on like mitigating the situation, but it couldn't be like resolved completely because there was this like shortage. So now we need to launch new products and projects and create some value and channel that value into covering those losses, man. And I've been explaining it for a year and a half now. And if you keep asking the same questions, you will be getting the same answers, because this is the truth. Tech is here. Hi, man. I saw your game. It's good. It's good, actually. When U0 staking will start for Waves holders? I guess give us like a week or two. Yeah, believe in Waves, because we need to. Why? I can explain you the timing. We need to ramp up the testnet campaign a bit first. When we will list Siphon, what's it? I don't know how it's pronounced. Siphon, I would say. Token index. Yeah. This is like the coin from Upstack, and we've been discussing it with them. So yeah, so maybe we will list it. We need to just understand the terms because I would list it for free, but there is some like yeah. So let's just like figure it out. I think I will. Just let me tell you guys that I will support Upstack for free. Like I will do everything because Upstack is a very long-term supporter of Waves. So, and I appreciate that a lot. Did you ever drive Leonid's Lambo around Dubai? Is it fast? I don't know anything about Leonid's Lambo around Dubai, man. It's just random, like random string of words. It's like random words stringed together. So I can't give you any answer. What's your plan to recover the price? As I said a couple of times, Waves staking campaign, TVL campaign, within unit zero campaign can help, because people will need to lock their Waves to get unit zero. How do you tackle Binance action? We move forward, man. So like according to our plans, and we change them a bit. Do you have plan to buy back? No, we're not gonna do any buybacks of Waves, obviously. That's not what's gonna happen. As long as the Waves ecosystem continues to build more and more great projects, the more people will join in to help. This is what I want to do, man. Thank you for the kind words. Koreans have 33% share of all waves. Yeah, but they're not staking. It's like dead weight. So this Korean thing is like a bit strange because there is waves, but they don't stake it, and it's not participating in the network validation. So it's like, and as far as I understand, there is some like legal restrictions on Korean exchanges regarding staking, as well as in Turkey. So I'm loving a lot of waves. I'm very sad, bro. A project like that, delisting Binance. I feel your pain, man. Really, thank you. Miguel, I didn't listen. When BTC and S available for withdrawal, we need to buy back DPEG tokens, wrap tokens with XX fees. That was the plan initially. If we have any additional funds for the buyback, we will do that. So the plan is not to allow withdrawals, at least at the beginning. The plan is to be buying back those tokens with the fees. And also there was this thing with vesting. You could have swapped your S and BTC into XTN vesting at market rate. If you haven't taken up that offer, I think you can. Currently, there's no other option actually. So you need to wait, man. So yeah, if we launch units successfully, I think we will have more funds to channel into the buyback. And also, I think we need to work on some setup that will give WFG holders some unit zeros, which is not so straightforward actually, but doable. So that could be another thing. Could you please give details about roadmap of 24, 25? Yes, so currently we are focusing on units. Once Unit 0 is launched, other launches will come. Other chains in the ecosystem like Unit 1, Unit 2, Unit 3. DApps on Unit 0, and this is what we'll be focusing on. And the idea is to have several chains, different narratives immediately after launch. For example, Unit 1 can become some kind of like RWA chain, Unit 2 will become AI chain, and we need to onboard some good projects for that. This is the plan in terms of marketing and go to market and ecosystem growth. In terms of technology, for units, it will be important to, as I said, integrate zero knowledge, but a bit later. And I think I would if we launch units successfully, I think I'd like to focus on maybe some other technologies such as AI, for example. So I have some ideas about AI, and I would like maybe to launch something on units, some AI project. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would chuck wood as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would. If a woodchuck chuck, shit, I didn't make it. I'm sorry, I was so close, man. uh, I'm loving Waves ecosystem, continuing to support team. Thank you very much, man. Really appreciate it. Mr. Perks, hi, man. Always a pleasure. I don't understand. Evgeny, what don't you understand? Let me explain. What should we do to get in a token with Wave staking? Just start to stake it. Yes, once it's announced. Just wait a bit. Just wait a bit, because everything there is some like roadblocks we have to overcome all the time, you know. So, been an interesting week, right? Yeah, I've seen more interesting weeks, you know, but yeah, man. As I explained, you know, I'm not too impressed, you know, so because it doesn't change anything, you know, so because um, the loss of value due to Binance had a hard impact to the value. How long do you expect for recovery concerning the familiar value of waves? Weeks or months? It's gonna take a while, money, yeah, sure, because people are selling now. So we need to like counter it with some other incentives. And as I mentioned a couple of times, Waves TVL campaign for units could help. Mr. Perks, why did you retract your message? We Korean are very old. I mean, in terms of like being with us, Korean community member. I'm always rooting for you. Even if I post on, yeah. So you should like, yeah, we should do something in Korea, and it's coming. Yeah, of course they will hate on us, but what can I do? You know, so if you get some hate, just stop posting. Let me absorb all the hate. You know, like I'm a hate sponge. You should stake some waves now because it's quite profitable, man. You know, because there was someone staking, and staking APY is pretty high now. So it just makes sense from purely financial perspective. And once this like campaign is announced, you have your waves already staked. So you don't have to do anything else. Makes sense. My friend, can you publish your speech in written form on X? I would like to translate it. Translate my Twitter post about Binance. Let me share it with you. I think it's good actually. It's let you know, it comes directly from heart, you know. It's heartfelt. I'll find it now, just give me a minute. Yep. Do you have a plan or opportunity to collaborate with Telegram? You know, so it's like why Telegram is so successful? Because they created an open platform. It's like open, you know, so you don't need to reach out to like Telegram top brass to be able to collaborate with them. You can just launch on Telegram. And they do have like their own crypto, Tom, but otherwise they're pretty agnostic because you have like major cryptocurrency projects on Telegram now, which are not connected to Telegram core team or even to Tom. You know, for example, there's Hot Wallet, it's a near blockchain wallet. So you can build your own stuff on Telegram without having like direct connection to Pavel Durov, you know. And that's why Telegram is very successful, because he figured it out. Why WhatsApp and Facebook will die, they will die. And Telegram is going to be really big, because Telegram is very far from perfect. But what they did right is making the platform open. You know, it's an open platform. And this is very important. This is what is working out for them business wise, you know. And you can see that like openness makes you money actually, you know. So yeah, so we're gonna do something on Telegram for sure because, as I said, it's not perfect, but it's the best thing that we have because it has some like ideas of being open, and that openness actually is what makes Telegram good. Sexes are no better than banks. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. When L0, L1 bridges? Good question. And there's still some issue with synchronization. So I think I have to find out. I won't give you like any guarantee for the next week, but it's like it's been tested. So yeah, so maybe we will be able to start testing next week. When we use $10 would be good actually. I'll do my best, because we need to pay developers, and I basically perceive the price of waves through this lens. Even waves like $10, I can pay developers without any issues, and maybe can hire somebody else or more people. Like I'm not really hiring anyone now. People just come to Waves and DAO and ask for grants from Waves DAO, and part of Waves inflation goes to the developers. So if Waves is $10, there's like a lot of funds for developers to develop on. So for me, that would be very good. Banks are thieves with smoking. Yes. There's a lot of issues. Like I won't go into that. But crypto basically hasn't improved anything, unfortunately. Let me just maybe someday I will change my focus to like from crypto to just general, how to say, like speaking about more general topics, because I think I have a couple things to say. But for now, it's not a very good moment for that. Yeah, but crypto, I just tell you one thing: crypto has not improved on anything. It's just continuation of that fiat world. When will the power governance be moved over to Telegram? It's almost complete. The guys are testing it, and I have to ask because yesterday they were telling me that they are testing the new code. Yeah, man, Telegram is awesome. No question asked. I don't like, as I said many times, I don't like certain things in terms of like the architecture, and in terms of like maybe some interface things. But it's open. It's really open. You can build your own box, and you can connect any crypto. It's cool. It's really cool. Waves wallet integration. Let me think how to approach this like Telegram integration properly. I have lots of ideas with power, with maybe launching something for units, maybe even that like the thing where you tap on the screen. It's very stupid, but it's working out. It works in terms of like onboarding Web2 people. But it's gonna be over soon, as you understand, because now we have hundreds, probably, those mini apps where you have to tap on something, and I think most of them will fail. Can I tell investors to relax? We're not dead, guys. Please relax. I'm doing my best. I can't guarantee you, of course, like anything, because who can guarantee you something? If somebody guarantees you something in the current world, he's lying through his teeth. So don't fall for that. But I can just guarantee you one thing, that I will be working and doing my best. This is it. It's hard to relax with a huge red candle after Binance delist. Yeah. Binance sucks, as I told you a couple of times. Holders are concerned. We're launching units. Units is based on waves. There's going to be a part of units campaign which will be based on waves staking, which should increase the demand for waves. Yes, so this is our plans. So if nothing like no bad shit happens, we will be able to market it pretty efficiently. I'm from Indonesia, always supported holder. Thank you, man. I think we have had a pretty big Indonesian community. I'm not sure how big it is now, but yeah, I've never been. Hope to come over to Indonesia someday. How do you feel about the progress on the Linux development? Yeah, it's almost done. There is some bugs we need to iron out. Audit to be made as well. But otherwise, it's it goes pretty well. BAI token going to top 12 SECs next week. Yes, cool. Yes, I'm really happy for the guys. And actually, Waze DAO has worked out for them because they got funding for initial development from Waze DAO. Then they did some token sale, and now they got funds for paying listing fee from Waze DAO. So Waze DAO is working, guys. You can build on Waze. Unit core team are the same people Waze core team. Yes, like basically the coders are like at least the leads have been with Waves for 7 years. I will support you. Thank you. Korean community, not so many people now because people have been burned by the news, but okay, they will come back. Okay. So I think it's time to wrap it up slowly. Have you already voted for the new class in Waze Ducks? No, actually, nobody told me. Oh, they're launching cats. Okay, okay. I prefer dogs actually. Yeah, I love dogs better. I like dogs better than cats. I love cats too, but dogs are kinder, you know, usually. I will take a look. Thank you very much. I didn't know. How long will it take for us to recover the real value of BTC? Yeah, man. Let's see how unit launches. I think it can give a very good boost to that problem resolution. Yeah. And guys, actually, yeah, at the end of this AMA, I want to tell you one thing. I am really grateful for your support, that you don't leave waves. It's very important because we work for you basically. Without you, it would make any sense, you know. So I hope there's going to be like more people in waves, but the core community that we have now is great, guys, and I really appreciate that you're here with us, despite all the issues, the setbacks that happened, that are happening. You are still here, and yeah, my appreciation goes out to you, and I love you all, and even people who fought, who hate on us. Yes, you guys, I'm not hating back on you, you know. So stay with us as well. Stay motivated. I'm always. I'm bored motivated, man. uh guys, I really appreciate your patience, your help, and I hope that our community will grow, but you will always stay with us. You talk too much, the waves didn't rise. I think people dump waves during my AMAs just to spite me, you know. but it's okay. Michael, I remember talking to you. Message me on Telegram. I suggested some ideas about like some ways campaigns, ways DAO campaigns to help you out, you know. So let's try to figure that out, man. Because I'm more than ready to help you, and eventually you will get your BTC back. But meanwhile, we can help you with something. Just let's discuss. And I was very open. When you see if you manage to launch this properly, I mean, technically we will. Yeah, there is some like market conditions that should be taken into account. You know, so you basically we're in crypto, you know, and we depend on like the global market conditions. So if no major bad things happen, everything's gonna be fine. This is it. Okay, guys, I think that's it for now. I told you many times that Binance sucks. Okay, so I can say it again. No problem. Because now, yeah, you know, I don't have to be political, you know, so like, you know, like, no, they have their reasons. So like, no, we hope they will, yeah. No, I don't have to be political anymore, and I can be very blunt and tell you that Binance sucks, you know. Okay, so yes, next week, lots of things around units, uh, scale promotion, some new podcasts, maybe some new things on the testnet. This is the focus now. And you should be focused on that as well, because units is the next thing for waves. So stay tuned. We are moving forward. Nothing can stop us. I love you all. Power to the people. Ride on waves. And units is coming. Till next week.